Oh, morning coffee time, I think. And have a go at doing a textured milk. It's like barista milk. Well, it's not barista milk like the milk they use. It's what the milk is like after the barista is finished. Baristering?
Spring tension.
Yeah.
It's only got a middle and a tip in it. Just throw it in the back of your car.
I'm going to give it a
Careful. I think it's 4 pound line, 8 pound leader.
I'll,
So if you
I'll
catch a fish, don't go tight in the braid at all.
little cutie for the morning. We've got a couple of runs on the board. The boys don't know about it yet. Hopefully we'll get a few more and we'll call out and go tell the boys. All this area along here, there could be crocodiles in there. And now we've got a couple of bigger bodies of water. I won't be going too close to the water. I won't be standing in the water. We were told by the station owner that they did see a slide down here into the water the other day. No one up here will ever tell you that there's no crocs, because there is crocs. There's crocs everywhere. It's always funny going back to camp. You've been fishing by yourself. Go and get some runs on the board. I'm already 2 up. Straight away I know they're both going to call bullshit.
Can't believe it.
Fortunately we've got the video of it. It's lucky we brought a cameraman. They're going to get a bit jealous.
I've caught a lot of fish on that rod. I've caught a lot of fish.
And they're all going to grab their gear and run out and try to catch one themselves.
I'm going to have a go at this little popper fella.
We're going to head down to that same spot that Mark went to.
In the Archer.
Archer in the Archer River.
Double hookup, double popper, double archer.
Next cast, another fish. Number 2 on the board. Tied with Mark. Oh no, what are you on, Baxter? You on 2?
I'm up to 3. Stevie's got 3. Mark's languishing last place, dead last, with 2.
Is there a size limit?
He's better.
What are we new titles? 4-4-2.
Don't call me the Archer Assassin for no reason.
4-4-2. I realised I forgot one of the other archer fish I caught here.
We'll have to go back to the video replay.
I think we should.
Okay.
Double popper, double archer. Double archer.
I like how you just added a fish to your total without catching a fish.
I think we're going to head back to the car now and grab the boat. And then, yeah, head on towards Portland Road. So we're just pulling into the Archer River Roadhouse here. Mark's back over at the Roadhouse at the moment, just on the internet looking up what tide we need to launch the boat. About a half tide, we should be right to launch the boat. That was just something we read on a blog post. Whether that's a half tide for a little small 4 metre tinny or our boat, we don't know. We're thinking from about 3 PM we should be right to launch.
I thought we'd pull up to the sign and see if we could pick up any extra info about sort of where we're headed.
Max is in front at the moment, and the good thing about that is in his car he can stop a bit quicker and, you know,
isn't as worried about all these big dips in the road. He couldn't get us on the radio before, so he just stopped up ahead and waited till we came through. Because if we come over any of these hills a bit too quick and can't stop, we're in a world of hurt at the bottom of the dip. Yeah, if we wanted to. What the hell's going on here? I think Mark owns a Pajero, so he's always on the hunt for spare parts for it. Going on, mate?
Roof vents for the aircon.
Yeah.
The kids have just ripped all the fins out of the house at home, but this model doesn't have them.
Someone's laid a serious cable down here. Pretty nasty.
I reckon it'll be about that long.
So we've just entered the On Range National Park.
This viewing platform is too big. Doesn't need to be this big, it's wasted money.
So we've just pulled up at Paul & Bode's boat ramp. Looks spectacular. Want to assess the situation?
We're going to get bogged in that, eh?
Back in Cairns, we've basically pre-prepped the boat. All our fishing tackle in the front here, a couple of the expedition boxes, sort of grab all our flags and chairs and stuff out of the car. Other than that, the boat's basically packed.
Don't forget to pack the most important thing, mate.
What's that, mate?
Me.
Yeah, we've had to pack a whole bunch of cold beers, which means we have warm beers. We need to make them cold again.
Just there. Oh,
A bit lower.
just go reach under deeper. Got it.
That was real, baby.
Over there. We got the boat in. That wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Smooth operation.
Straight over to Restoration Island, see Dave and spend the night there. Oh, we've made it.
We're docked.
We've docked. It was a pretty rough ride over. It was alright, wasn't great. There are a few hairy moments. So we're just going to chill out on the beach for the arvo, have a couple of beers. That's all the plan is.
Let's get this shit off, eh?
Yeah.
Just setting up Mark's hammock here. He's decided to travel a little bit lighter this trip.
I slept horribly last night, swag. So I'm keen to try the hammock. Well, I might blow away.
Well, it's just about time to start cooking dinner, and we've realised that most of our dinner things are in the fridge, which is on the boat. We've got to do that like sort of night time, little leg it to the boat. I don't like it, but it's not very far, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Bit of mince, avos, cheese, some chilies, sour cream, chili con carne tonight. Slightly. Avocado, Tabasco, garlic, juice of lime. Makes for an excellent guacamole.
Come on. And I thought, you know what? Mark was like, I wouldn't mind sleeping in a hammock. I went, right, and I'm enjoying this. It's pretty fun.
I think I've done it this trip. I think I took the pegs out. Still trying to figure out how this actually goes.
This is my signature dish. We did it last year. We'll do it again this time. It's like a chili con carne sort of a thing with a guacamole, which we talked about earlier. Avocado, garlic, Tabasco, nice, and then sour cream, and then finish the whole deal off with some corn chips.
You should taste it. It's Good chef always tastes the food. Because you might be like, oh, juice. And wash back to space first. Needs more?
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good about it.
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's good. I told Stevie, I said, yeah, nah, bring Baxter. He's like, we don't need him. I said, nah, let him come. He's a pretty good cook. Stevie goes, nah, leave him at home. I finally convinced him to bring him, and I think it's a good thing that he came.
One shining star.
I've already made a plan B for tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
For tonight already?
Yep. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If it does rain, there's a table over there.
No,
I'm going to get my sleeping bag out and go onto that table.
So this morning I was looking at Bill's swag bag. It says 1/2 persons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could get him with Bill.
Bill won't mind at all.
They won't.